Rick, Cam, thank you guys so much for taking the time to do this with us. We at Draganfly couldn't be more excited about the partnership that we're now forming up with Enderby. Rick, can you maybe just tell me why you think this is an important move for Enderby to be partnering with Draganfly and what it means for the film industry?
With us, monitoring the current situation with the film business, the back to work protocols that are endless with every country and every state, a lot of it comes down to testing and how do we test the crew and the cast on set. So the initial thing, looking at Draganfly, what it could do, this is the answer that we're all looking for in our business.
What is it about this particular system in your mind, as opposed to maybe somebody just having, a thermal gun on set checking temperatures, as opposed to, having this type of a system in place at the entrances and throughout your sets?
I think for us, the more that we can do to collect the data and to make it kind of a seamless process where people are going to and from set multiple times throughout the day and multiple entry points to the set, potentially, depending if you're on a sound stage or on location. For us to have an actual apparatus and a machine like Draganfly has versus someone with a clipboard writing down names, it seems to be that the accuracy is far more beneficial to us.
Cam, as Vice President of Production at Enderby Entertainment, what is it about this that attracted you to have confidence in the fact that that this is something that will keep your set safe and your people safe?
One of the main things is that I know people really want to get back to work, but I also know that they might be nervous about getting back to work. And I think that just having this unique extra precaution will make people a lot more comfortable going back to work. And when people are comfortable at work, they work better.
Rick, you're really deeply involved in this. This seems to be something that's much more important to you than just making sure the productions that you're involved with have a safe set solution. What's really driving Enderby being deeply involved in a partnership level to help get this out to industry?
I think having many conversations with people in our industry and following all the back to work protocols and seeing what people are trying to do, it made sense for us to kind of be to partner, to be able to take this to our colleagues in the business, to say, here's how we're going above and beyond, and here's how you as a company can go above and beyond, whether it be the unions and the guilds, the distribution companies that are obviously trying to get content, and production companies that have a long slate of productions to go, to get back into production like ourselves. It made sense for us to partner, to be the voice, to take this to our industry and say, here's how we're making everybody safe, including the actors, who are the biggest obstacle right now, whether they want to work or not. Without the actors, you're not making moves.
Cam, in terms of what this means long-term, is this the new normal? Are things like temperature checks and health safety and health measurement now the new normal for the film industry?
It feels like it might be to me. It's tough to put the toothpaste back in the tube, and it's it's been quite a scare, and it's opened a lot of people's eyes to how fragile our health is, and that something could come along like this that maybe you could say you could have seen it coming, maybe you couldn't, we don't know, and so I think it probably is going to be the new normal, especially if it's beneficial. And I can't see much of a downside to it being the new normal. It's just another thing that people are going to have to do, and I think everybody would get used to it, and it'll just be a new protocol.
Why do you feel it's important that, somebody who really understands producing and somebody who really understands production is involved with having designed these safe set solutions to come to the industry? I mean, the film industry, as we've come to understand, it's very unique in terms of all the different safety points. And, what are some of those most unique things, and why do you feel it's important that an actual company from the industry is helping drive this process?
Having the whole industry shut down and everyone's out of work, we're all uniting together to figure out, how do we go back to work? How do we get back into production? And you have task force, and you have people trying to figure out how best to shoot a film and limit the number of crew that you have and the camera departments. And I think for us is that this is a way for us to present to the industry that an amalgamation globally of filmmakers putting together the guidelines that we need to go back to work. And this is just a tool that maybe the missing element. A faster testing, more accurate, the data that we need, and basically the comfort zone to move forward with our production.
Well, I know that we're learning a ton, and I'm incredibly confident that that this technology, in working in partnership with you, so that we are able to deliver not just the best tech but the best solution, is really going to be impactful in the industry. So thanks so much for your
thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks for having us, Ken.